Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Good morning.
What a beautiful day, isn't it?
Yes.
Oh. And we're so lucky to be here. We're so lucky that we have this marvelous place to be. And so this morning I just want to share something with you. This is a new practice that I've found. And what I do is I get up in the morning and greet the sun. And I don't look at the sun, don't worry.
No.
But I observe how the sun casts a new glow on all the world around us. Now I'm blessed that I live right next to a golf course, so I can see the sun just shining on all of the green. And I can see that all the little animals are running about. And I know and realize that this is the energy of a new day. And what does a new day mean? There has never, ever, ever been a day like this before. There have been new days for eons, but nothing is left over. God sends new energy every day. We don't have to be stuck in the past. Yes, the past did happen, but today we can look at it in a brand new way. All the animals that are scurrying about do that. We have rabbits and chipmunks, and birds start to fly in the morning. But we know that today is new, the energy is new, and we have the ability to take a new attitude. God does. This is not the same day as yesterday, or the day before, or the month before, or the weeks before, the years before. For eons of years, God has sent new energy. And do we feel it sometimes? Sometimes we do. But sometimes the humanness of it takes over and says, oh, well, this happened, and what am I going to do about today? And I have to handle all these problems. And God says, hey, wait a minute. I just sent you a bunch of brand new energy. This is what you can do with it. You can live the love that I send to you every day. The flowers do it. They unfold. The animals do it. They wake up. And let us do it too. Let us remember that this is a brand new baby day. That God has been doing this for eons. God has been sending us new days, new ways to look at the old things. There is no yesterday in God's world. There's only today with the most amazing energy that can be on this earth and beyond. And we have the opportunity to realize that. We have the opportunity to say, hey, thank you. Thank you, God, for a brand new beginning. I guess I didn't realize that before, but now I do. Now I know that I have the energy from you, that I can make all the changes that I want. I can give up the old ways. I can take on the new ways that you had planned for us. I can make a difference in my life and the life of the world around me. How exciting is that? I'll tell you, you wake up in the morning and you end up like this for the rest of the day. So I just want to share with you that being here is one of the most wonderful things that we can do. Being here together, honoring our past, honoring what we can accomplish in the future with all of the energy of the sun. And so I welcome you here this morning, and I center you, and I help you to realize, in case you haven't realized it before like me,
No.
that this is a brand new baby day. There's no yesterday. Yes, things happened, and yes, this is life and things are happening. But today, there's new energy. Today, look at the world around us. Today, the sun came up, just like it's come up for all these tons of ages, these millions of years. The sun comes up with God's message that yes, it's all brand new. Yes, I have made things new. And so together this morning, we are here to celebrate. We're here to celebrate each other and our marvelous, wonderful church and the leaders in it. And so I welcome you. And I want you all say together, and so it is.
So it is. Yes. Beautiful.
Reverend Patricia, you are a beautiful light. Thank you for that centering. Good morning, everybody. Please join me. Open your mind. Unfold your heart. Relax your senses. Feel every heart. You ain't got a thing to fear. Looks like love is growing here. So take your guard and let it down. Go deeper still until you come unwound. I hear you, sound great. Unbound.
Yes.
Breathe every breath. Release your courage. Love without waiting, without waiting. Slowly unhinge. You ain't got a thing to fear. Looks like love is growing here. So take your guard and let it down. Go deeper still until you come unwound. You know we are unbound. You can stop waiting for love to find you. Look inside your heart. Love's already who you are. It's already who you are. Lift up your voice. Let it be heard. Tell me your story and tell it to me. And don't leave out one word. 'Cause I think I've been there too. 'Cause I'm a seeker just like you. You ain't got a thing to fear. Looks like love is growing here. So take your guard and let it down. Go deeper still until you come unwound. Lay it down, lay it down, lay it down, yeah. the face of God. I hold you in my heart. You are a part of me. You are the face of God. Now I hear you. Come on, let's do it. You are the face of God. Yes. I hold you in my heart, not always. You are my family. You are the face of God. You are my family, Daisy. You are the face of God. Yes.
So if you will, allow yourself to relax. And please allow my words to be your words as I speak in the first person. I am known today that there is absolutely only one power, one love, one life, one goodness, one peace, one joy, all powerful, all knowing, everywhere present. And all that this divine presence is fully present right where I am. That is an awesome thought, an awesome way to be. And it is not only so for me, it is so for every person here, every person everywhere, in and through everything, everywhere. Each of us is submerged in this divine essence that knows no ending and no beginning, that just is. And so from this unity, place of unity, with this allness, I am knowing the truth today. I am knowing that each one of us, being that divine expression of the divine, I am knowing that each one of us, each and every moment, is becoming, is growing, is moving forward into whatever it is we have chosen for each of us to do. I know that, as Reverend Patricia said, this is a new beginning, a new opportunity to be the very best that each one of us is. So as we step into this day, realizing that it is brand new, we leave that which does not serve us behind, and we step forward, ready to experience life in a brand new way, ready to do it differently, like we've never done it before, whatever that is. being willing to be exactly who we are, loving and giving, being the peace that we want to see. So thank you, my God, for this beautiful day. Thank you for this center, this place where we come to learn, to grow, and to become. This place that is filled with love and light and joy. This place where we learn who we are exactly. We learn to be the very best. We recognize that everything that we possibly could need or want, we already have. And so I'm grateful today. This is the Sunday before Christmas. For all that Christmas stands for each one of us. Family, marvelous meals, gifts beyond our thoughts, our expectations, and the opportunity to just be in joy. Thank you, my God, for the gift of Christmas and for all that it stands for. I am so grateful. Thank you, my God, today for the people who are responsible for what happens here today. The tech group, the music and the musicians, the ministry of prayer, the congregation that shows up because they are interested in growing and becoming, and interested in being with like-minded people. We are just so blessed. Thank you, God, for every blessing today, for every good thing that has always flowed into our lives. Even if we don't realize it as good, it is there for a purpose, for a reason, and it is there to lift, to love, to be the very best that we each are. And so from this place of unity and gratitude, and from this place of knowing the truth, I release this word to that law, knowing right here, right now, that it is absolutely done. And let us each say, and so it is. Amen. 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 Thank you, God.
Well, thank you, Reverend Daisy. I mean, practitioner Daisy. You know what? You are the peace that we need to see and that we see. You know what? All I want for Christmas, honestly, is you guys. That's all I need. There are no gifts. I just want you all. There's this gentleman, Gary Lynn Floyd, and Jamie Lula. They're great writers. They wrote Unbound. That's the first one we sang, and they wrote this beautiful one. You ready? Oh, I see you already. Okay. Here we go. Everybody, get up on your feet. See the light in everybody you meet. Everybody, get up on your feet. See the light in everybody you meet. Let us be reminded by who we've come to be. We are one, yes, one big family. Hey, hey, a joyful sound. Here we stand on holy ground. Let us make a joyful sound. Here we stand on holy ground. Let us make a joyful sound. Hey, hey, hey. Everybody, get up on your feet. See the light. Everybody you meet. I mean everyone. Everybody, get up on your feet. See the light. Everybody you meet. Let us be reminded by who we've come to be. We are love, we are one big family. Hey, hey, yeah, yeah. Hey, 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 yeah, yeah. Hey, 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 yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. It's Christmas, but it's also.
So I'll let you sing.
Hattie Powers and Dave. Reverend Cheryl Bell, co-senior minister here with Reverend Stacy Hilton. If it's comfortable for you, please say with me, God bless America and the rest of the world. And just give yourselves a little squeeze and know that that goes out to everyone.
I'm going to give you a squeeze.
Thank you. You may be seated. Awesome. Anyone here for the first time? Julius is blinding me. And if you are, and if you aren't, that's okay, because our ushers wanted to give you a gift, but it's okay.
I don't recognize me this morning.
You don't recognize you this morning? I almost didn't recognize you this morning. You this morning. I see, I'm leaving glitter everywhere, and I didn't know. I'll probably never wear these again. That's so funny. All right.
Oh, they're wonderful.
Thank you, thank you. I know Patty wants to say something. Go ahead.
No, I just want
to say you're awful beautiful on your special day. we didn't go over this, I know, but can we?
Yes.
Can I just say one thing quicker? Just give me 1 second. I'm so happy that you were born. I know your mama is too, but I'm so happy you were born. Please help me.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, my dear Reverend. I changed its function.
What's your my dear Reverend?
Happy birthday to you.
Yes, it's your birthday. Yes, it is.
Thank you. I'm happy to be on this journey with you and all of you, actually. Thank you so much for being here. If you are here for the first time or second or third or fourth and you want to sign our guest book in the Grand Hall, that would be welcomed, as you're always welcomed here, no matter where you are on your spiritual journey. Thank you. Enjoy.
Look how cute she is. Were you surprised that I was going to do that? Were you surprised?
Were you surprised by my song?
You're so obvious.
Did you say it was obvious? What'd you say?
Yeah.
Okay, I read you like a book. I see right through you.
Oh gosh, this is a fun day, right?
Not only because this is our kind of our Christmas deal, our Christmas service, but it is her birthday, and I am just I'm excited. I know that we all get to party with her today. So, one of my favorite songs for Christmas, and I know it's got to be yours. Please sing along with me.
Said the night wind to the land. Do you see what I see? Way up in the sky, little band. Do you see what I see? A star, dancing in the night with a tear little lamb to the shepherd boy. Do you hear what I hear? Ringing through the sky, shepherd boy. Do you hear what I hear? A song high above the trees, with a voice as big as the sea, with a voice as big as the sea. To the mind. Let us bring you silver and gold. Listen to what I say. Pray for peace, people everywhere. Listen to what I say. The child sleeping in the night, he will bring us goodness and light. He will bring us goodness and light. He will bring us goodness and
These beautiful poinsettias that we see here today are all in honor of or in memory of the people that I'm going to read the names of this morning. In honor of Reverend Cheryl, in honor of the McCoy sisters, Juanita and Monique. Monica Valerio, in honor of Rose Valerio. Jamie and Bob Jetty, in honor of David Allen Major. Lolly Henderson, in honor of Victor and Lola Torres. The Revs, in honor of the Ministry of Prayer Team. Reverend Cheryl, in honor of my sister, Reverend Stacy Hilton. Francois Savasco and Aldo Iniguez, in honor for the love that we have. And Aldo Iniguez and Francois Savasco, in honor of Ochi, Baby, Bing, and Nida. Francois Savasco and Aldo Iniguez, in honor of LVCSL, Reverend Stacy and Reverend Cheryl. Reverend Stacy, in honor of Reverend Cheryl. Happy birthday. Gail McCann in honor of Esther Van Buskirk, and Gail McCann in honor of myself. I wish we all had one of those up here for ourselves. They are. You're exactly right. And this rest of the list now is in memory of Reverend Cheryl in memory of my mother, Gladys Bell. Reverend Stacy in memory of J. Arthur Twine, great-grandfather, and Lavinia Twine Hilton, grandmother. Amy Miner in memory of Evelyn and Howard Calhoun, and Amy Miner in memory of Loretta and Willard Miner, and Amy Miner in memory of Joan Moody. Barbara Howlett in memory of my late husband, Norman E. Nelson. Barbara Nelson Howlett in memory of my beloved son, Keith Grable. Kitty Schuler in memory of my dear parents, Dr. Paul and Mickey Bowes. Reverend Patricia Paulson in memory of Barbara Paradisi. Sharon and Larry Seeley in memory of Mom. Monica Valerio in memory of Susan Masad. Jill DiStefano in memory of Tony DiStefano. Francois Servasco in memory of Hubert Vasse, Mike's stepfather. Daisy Spikes in memory of the family I lost this year. Sharon Kunde in memory of Victoria Greenspan, my niece. Francois Servasco in memory of my sister, Michelle Lopez. Francois Servasco in memory of Simone Perrault, my mother. Aldo Yaniguez and Francois Servasco in memory of my mama and daddy, Herb and Mercy. Mimi Howe in memory of the Howe family. And Mimi Howe in memory of Zucchelli. Thank you, all.
Thank you, Kitty. That was such a beautiful dedication. Look how beautiful it looks, all that love. And that way you can actually see all the love. It's a beautiful thing you guys do here. I think my husband's in the men's room. It's fine. It's okay. It'll just be a surprise when we're done. It's fine. Shoot, and he's been practicing and practicing and practicing. This song, there are no words. There are no words for, but looking at the beauty on the stage and the beauty all around in the seats. This is what Christmas is to me. Oh, he's coming. Oh. I'm going to sing a little Oh Holy Night. That's quick. That's the worst thing that really could happen to a musician. But you know what? We're all family here, which is cool, and it's fine. I hope there's 1,000 people watching that would be like little Oh Holy Night.
How have you been practicing?
He has been practicing, and I'm so happy he didn't miss this.
weary world rejoices, for yonder breaks a new and glorious morn. Fall on your knees. Oh, hear angel voices. Oh, night divine. Oh, night when Christ was born. Oh, night divine. Oh, night. Oh, night divine. He taught us to love one another. His law is love, and his gospel is peace. Chains shall he break, for his child is our brother, and his name all oppression will cease. Sweet hymns of joy in grateful chorus raises his holy name. Christ is the Lord. Oh, Christ is the Lord. Forever will we praise ye. Thank you. I'm so glad you were here with me.
Thank you, Patty and Dave. Oh, so glad you made it back, Dave. We would have missed you. We would have missed you. Oh, good morning. Good morning. Merry Christmas. Happy birthday. Oh, how many of us are ready for Christmas?
No.
Raise your hand. Yeah? So by ready for Christmas, does that mean shopping's done? Presents wrapped? Christmas breakfast, Christmas dinner, whatever you're making at your house is ready. You've already shopped. You've already done all that stuff. Yes? No? Nobody's completely ready.
It's a mixed bag.
It's a mixed bag. It's a mixed bag. Yeah. I always wonder what that completely ready looks like. Because if you're like me, I'm always feeling like, I got to get one more thing. Just one more thing. You know, I love Reverend Patricia, where are you? You're centering this morning. Because it is our talk title. We're talking about creating a journey. And creating what?
Gift of a new journey.
Okay, the gift, okay. We're changing the talk title as I speak. The gift of a new journey. And so many of us, I mean, we love the tradition. We have the poinsettia tradition that we do every year. We have the Christmas tree. We have the things that we do every year. And yet we are all called to do something new and something different. Yeah, something different is what we're talking about today. Things change, things shift for the good and Sometimes they don't feel so good. And so we all will have a different experience this Christmas if we allow ourselves to do so. And sometimes that may not look easy. Maybe we've lost a family member or loved one or a friend. Maybe our family dynamics just look completely different than we had thought. And so we are called to shift, because the only thing that is changeless and deathless is the eternal one, Spirit. And although that is easy to say, that is not so easy to feel sometimes, which I am very well aware of. And yet we're called to do it, all of us. Not one of us gets a way out of that. And so what will your new journey look like? You've got 6 days to think about it. You're still shopping anyway. What will it look like? What will it feel like? I have some ideas that might help you think about that. One of them is perhaps writing an affirmation, right? Kind of stuff that we teach here. We don't just teach stuff just to teach it. We actually use it, practice it, right? Hopefully, yeah. On a good day, on a good day. I picked up this Howard Thurman book, which I thought about Reverend Patricia because I know she loves Howard Thurman. And so I was creating something new for my talk this year, which is always very interesting to create something for something that happens every single year. And it's always the process, you know, Patty and I go through, we talk about songs, and it's like, what do I want to, for all of us to feel like? So as far as affirmations go, this is what Howard Thurman says in the season of affirmation, meaning Christmas season. Christmas is the season of affirmation. I affirm my faith in the little graces of life, the urgency of growth, the strength of laughter, the vitality of friendship. I affirm my confidence in the dignity of man, his fortitude in despair, his strength in weakness, his love in hatred. I affirm my joy in the experience of living, the fragrance of nostalgia, the scattered moments of delight, the exhilaration of danger. I affirm my need of my fellows, the offerings of faiths, the gifts of variety, the quality of difference. I affirm my hunger for God, the desire for fulfillment, the ache for understanding, the sense of peace. Christmas is my season of affirmation. And so what might be your affirmation for this Christmas? Anybody have anything in mind? Anybody? I know Reverend Cheryl's word is always peace. I could go for peace this Christmas. I decided to do something a little different this year, as opposed to going to see my family, which I do most every Christmas. I decided that I was going to not go, not for any particular reason, except for to feel like I didn't have that crunch time, right? I need to be back for Sunday. I need to do X, Y, Z. So it wasn't about a lack of not wanting to spend. It wasn't about a lack of anything. It was simply for me to feel more expanded in my restful space that Stacy is taking on for 2022. As opposed to pushing and cramming things in, I can relax into things. I don't know if any of you probably don't know what I'm talking about. Carolyn? Yeah. And so I have to take different measures and make different choices and different decisions if I want my outcome to be different. It's what we teach. We teach it even for Christmas. It works. Even for Christmas. So I'm already feeling more rested. I'm feeling like I've got a handle on things. I'm feeling like I'm ready for my upcoming workshop, Conscious Creation. I'm feeling ready for the new year as we put this one to bed. As opposed to just running and chasing the next thing and buying the next gift and getting on the plane and getting off the plane and running to the center and running here and getting ready for the workshop. And I'm going to breathe. I'm gonna breathe. I'm going to enjoy this. I'm going to enjoy my friend's birthday. I'm going to shop, not for gifts, but work on being the gift.
We have to say something. Please, thank you. Here's a good way to bring the breath of life into your heart. This is yoga teaching. I don't own it, but it works. Okay. So you begin by going to your center. Here's your center of breathing. The heart, the lungs. We're going to open those up with a simple yogic breath.
Okay?
Listen to me and listen to your own breath. And I'm just going to do it the way it works for me, but you'll own your breath.
Okay.
You begin by going to center. Just breathe a few seconds in and out. Ordinary breathing. Simple. Now, I'm just going to bring my finger to my center, which is nose, mouth, lungs, heart, everything here. And open this up. So, you begin in your own space. So I'm just a demonstrator. Oh, look at it. Peaceful demonstrator. So, I'll show you how I do it. I begin by taking in a deep breath through my nose, or through your mouth, or your nose, or your mouth. That's just general. So, and as I exhale, I will exhale more than I took in. I'm going to do it one more time. This is kind of brevity. Okay, that's one. I'm going to
They can't hear you, Carolyn. That's the
I
only problem I'm
apologize
having
to you,
so.
those of you at
Those of you
home.
that can't
There,
hear
someone is
Carolyn.
doing a breathing exercise, and
just let
I know that you can't hear her. So Stacy is doing a breathing exercise based on her
So we're doing a
instructions.
breathing exercise.
And
We're
then
gonna,
I'll throw myself back in my chair. Okay, so you begin by taking in a deep breath through your nose or your mouth. Inhale, exhale more than you took in. Do that 3 times, and then just go into ordinary breathing. That's individualized to each and every one of you. I'm just a clown today. So have a fun day.
Thank you,
Wow.
Carolyn.
thank you, Carolyn.
You're welcome.
Good work. Something new. Something I hadn't done before in that way. Breathing differently creates a different response, creates your body to allow for a different response. Anything that you can do differently creates a new groove in your brain that allows you to do something differently. Yes? Yeah. This idea of being naughty or nice. We played a game at a holiday party the other day. And it was one of those things where you flick the little arrow and it goes, are you naughty or nice? And I got right in between naughty and nice. And that was surprising. Cheryl got nice. And there was one other person got naughty. Everybody else was nice. But Howard Thurman says this about naughty and nice. And actually, I'm just going to call it good. Shall I be good? Shall I be good because of some reward? Because the virtuous act pays dividends. The sentence from one of Naylor's sonnets recalls a familiar aspect of our common experience. It is very difficult to escape the searching tyranny of reward and punishment. From early on, we are drilled in the experience of expecting to be rewarded because we are good and punished because we are bad. Again and again, to be good means to us to be approved. If the act is approved by those who rate highly with us, then it is apt to be regarded as a good act or a good deed. Under such circumstances, the basis of our morality is located outside of ourselves completely and is resident in those persons or that person whose esteem we seek and must have, or we are insecure. It is but a simple step from this attitude to the one which ascribes the role of recorder and punisher to God. It is most subtle. We may regard ourselves as being free souls, emancipated from superstitious and even religion, and yet there persists in the background of our lives the insistent feeling that our ill fortune is the result of wrong things that we have done. Indeed, this may be true. There is a wide area of human experience in which we are involved directly in the category of reaping and sowing. We cannot escape the logic of this part of the moral law. Individuals as well as nations do reap what they sow. But there is more involved in our central question than this. It is not enough to be good because of some reward, because the virtuous act pays dividends. The virtuous act may or may not pay dividends. In the last analysis, men cannot be persuaded to be good because of the reward, either here or beyond this veil of tears. Men must finally come to the place in their maturity which makes them do the good thing because it is good, not because it is a command, even a divine command, but because the good deed, the good thought, the good life is in itself good. This is the strength of the good deed, that it is good. When this is our awareness, then the whole matter of reward and punishment, approval and disapproval, becomes strangely irrelevant. Shall I be good because of some reward? Because the virtuous act pays dividends? No. I shall be good because it is good. So when you ask the grandkids or the great-grandkids, have they been naughty or nice, you might want to keep that in mind. Tell them about being good just for the sake of being good, not because Santa's coming. Santa's always here. The gift has already been given. Each of us are the gift. You know, Jesus the Christ was known as the Prince of Peace. The Prince of Peace. What are you the prince and princesses of? What gifts will you be bringing to your family? What gifts will you individualize and give to your families? Because that's all that is required. We can go look at all the stuff that's still sitting in Long Beach. Look for those gifts and things. It's not really what's required. What is required is the gift of your love, the gift of your joy, the gift of your laughter, of your peace, of your life itself. That is what makes my heart sing. And I would find it very, very unusual if that is not what makes each and every person in your family and friends' heart sing. That's the gift that we're here to give. That's the gift. You know, God, the attributes of spirit, peace, power, love, joy, abundance, beauty, those are already our birthright. All we're doing is taking them and transforming them and putting our little sparkle or glitter or whatever individualized version we have of what we are on that and giving it from that place. That's what gives it life. That's what gives it the joy, that makes it joyful, not only to give it, but to receive it. So as you prepare these next 6 days, and you're already prepared, just know that. It's already enough, you bringing you to the table or the party or whatever the celebration looks like. Bring it full on. Full on, with all the light up like Daisy's necklace. And give it to the best of your ability. Not only because the world needs it, but so do you. So do you. Merry Christmas, everybody. I love you.
you, Reverend Stacy. So it's my birthday. I get to do whatever I want to do. You know, I know some of you were probably not here on the seats, but you were in the seats wherever you are, and I still miss you all. But I prepare to talk, and I get here, and Reverend Stacy tells me I didn't have to talk because she had hired Daniel Nahmont to talk for my birthday.
Lauren and I.
Oh, Lauren and she. Okay, I apologize. Yes. And I remember I was sitting there, I'm like, but I want to give my talk. And last year it was, and it's so funny, it's similar only because of the season, but it was titled Cultivating Light. And so I was looking at it yesterday, and I thought, this is almost the same talk. I could just change the words. I could just change the words. And you know, and when I was reading my notes, I was reading last year, and I change books every year that are my like spiritual little books I read. But last year I was reading Guidance for a Spiritual Journey. It goes from January 1st to December 31st. And so I picked it up this morning, and I hadn't touched it since last year. Today is December the 19th, if you all didn't know already. But I read it, and I just want to read it to you. Please indulge me. It's my birthday. Hold on. And it's now this is written by Daniel Lee Morgan. He was the founder of Guidance Church of Religious Science in Los Angeles. It's titled Spiritual Realization. I'm like, uh-oh. Is it encouraging to realize that it is encouraging to realize that our very nature is such as to keep us growing. Our talk title is The Gift of a New Journey. And also to provide the instrument through which that growth is accomplished. We have a physical body, a complex emotional system, and an intellect. These three phases of our nature are so closely interrelated that they react so definitely upon each other that we have a triple set of capacities to be utilized in this process of advancement. There is something within us which constantly pushes us forward, which demands continued progress. Inertia may hinder our paying much attention to this inner urge, but it is always there. It is what we are, demanding expression. Made in the image and likeness of God, we cannot accept stagnation. We protest against it. Spiritual realization is an unfoldment eminently deeper than intellectual accomplishment. It is such a unifying of self that the God of our being, that we are conscious of all satisfying oneness. We may not be able to put it into words. It is inarticulate, but nevertheless so real that no one who experiences it can ever dispute it. It is what all people have forever sought because it is the inherent nature of humans. Oh, wow. Isn't that cool?
Yes.
Now, in the same book, he talks about the word in Christmas time. And we know that Christmas, did you already say this? Christmas means the communion of the Christ. So it's more than being in harmony with communion, but with the teachings of Jesus. It means thinking from our own Christ consciousness every day, not just this time of year. not just in December, even if you were the gift. Because it can be done. It can be done. Not only can it be done, it must be done. So I'm going to read you part of that one. That was what I was going to read last December 20th, which I love, 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 love. Let's see here. I'm not going to read the whole thing. It is easy enough to say that Christmas is a holiday for children, but it should be and can be much more than this. It is the festival of the child heart. A sacred and joyful occasion for those of every age, in every way. We must sustain and preserve those interior graces which make life really worthwhile. This is especially true of the Christmas spirit, which was descended to us with a wandering heritage of mystical overtones and values, inviting our fond remembrance. Christmas symbolizes the revolt against traditional doctrine that everything will be all right after a while. It teaches the totality of human relations. We do not live by bread alone, but we must have the satisfying succulence of spiritual value. Celebrate, celebrate, celebrate. You know, Christmas time, it's as if, some people and some of us even still think of it as, that great time when angels wave the magic wand over humanity. Everyone's heart softens, our minds reflect, and the emotions are pure. I've been thinking about my mother a lot. And there is just nothing in this human experience that equals the beautiful magic of this season, believe me. Until now, I call it coronavirus. COVID-19, all the names they give it. I think there's a new name, I don't know that I can even pronounce it. The currency that we have all been living on for these last 20 some odd months, believe it or not, is love, right? And tolerance and patience. Now, I'm not going to say all of us are living with that, because some of us have lost some of those things in these last few months, as witnessed in person or on TV. That golden rule which is present no matter where you live, what language you speak, or what faith you practice. Am I right? Yes. I believe this is why the holidays feel a little strange, at least to me. At least to me. Ernest Holmes said, nature will not let us stay in any one place for too long. She will let us stay just long enough to gather the experience necessary to the unfolding and advancement of the soul. So we're still in it because we must still need to be in it. As practitioners, we're taught not to be concerned with unpleasant conditions, either in one's body or in the body of one's affairs. We are only to see the spiritual perfection of everything and everyone. The playwright and novelist Thornton Wilder said, or wrote, I have no idea which book, we can only be said to be alive in those moments when our hearts are conscious of our treasures. Makes me want to read all of his books. I have a couple more ideas how we can take this spiritual journey. Reverend Patricia gave a beautiful, awesome way to wake up to the new journey, the gift of a new journey. Every day. Thank you, Reverend Patricia. Daisy, your prayer is always with the beautiful lights lighting up. The winter solstice is just about here in a couple days, right? At least in the northern hemisphere. that spiritual hibernation or growth, regrowth that I think I talked about last week or the week before. The month is getting away from me. So in that time, as Reverend Patricia said, reflect on all that has happened up until this point in your life. The joys, the successes, and the disappointments. And the disappointments. I don't know what I was reading, but what helped me this week as I was thinking about all those loved ones that didn't call me this morning for my birthday. My mom, who always made, even though my birthday 6 days before Christmas, she always made it special. Always. And her sisters. It was a contest to see who calls me first. So my Aunt Ethel, who is no longer on this plane, she was always the winner because she'd call me at 5 a.m. My mom's baby sister, my Aunt Judy, called me this morning. She was the first one to call. And I said, "You don't get up this early." It was 6:30. She said, "No, I'm just laying here in bed." And she's in Texas, so. But what helped me when I don't know where, or I have to look it up again, but it said, the gift, the best gift, it was talking about grief. And the best gift to the dead is gratitude. Is gratitude. So I practice gratitude when I think about my aunts and my mom. And, you know, my daddy, he texted me this morning, and I didn't answer. I'm about to give a talk. Can't talk to you right now, George. But that helped me because I've just been kind of teary this week. I don't know why. I was denying it to Reverend Stacy. She's like, "What's wrong with you?" "Oh, nothing." But having read that reminds me to remain in gratitude and to not feel like I had a loss, so to speak, because I got so much in those 76 years she was here. Yes. Because you can choose to hold on to what does not serve you, or you can rejoice in releasing all those burdens. You know, each day we're called to make a choice, and I'm going to choose joy. Always. Always. Even when the kitchen is crazy because I'm trying to bake 5 million things at one time. When I see the mess, I'm thinking, "Oh, Stacey's going to think this is a mess." But then I smile because to me it's joy, and I hope to clean it up before she comes downstairs and sees it. You know, this is just that time of year when we, I don't know why. I guess because it's a gift of a new journey. January, we feel like it's starting over, right? And we have that self-reflection at the end of the year. You know, some of us have birthdays. However, sometimes New Year's resolutions are hollow, and they just don't prepare you for all the good that's coming your way. That's what I've found. I don't do those anymore. You know, some of us take Reverend Stacy's Conscious Creation class. It's very helpful. It has evolved itself. We love it. Being open and receptive to all of life all year long is what's going to serve us. And gratitude, and being in gratitude and not sadness is what's going to serve us all year long. You know, it's a journalist I was reading this week, Hunter Thompson, who spent a year, this is kind of funny, with the Hells Angels, because of course he's a journalist, he wants to write about them. But he has a quote, it says, "Life should not be a journey to the grave with the intention of arriving safely in a pretty and well-preserved body, but rather to skid in broadside in a cloud of smoke, thoroughly used up, totally worn out, and loudly proclaiming, wow, what a ride. That sounded like so much fun to me. That sounded like so much fun to me. And it reminded me of, in prac training, you have to attend memorial service. And I think we attended a couple. But one of them, the little card was a photograph of this lady. You didn't see her, but you saw what was in front of her on her Harley. So it was a picture taken from the ride. It was awesome. I still have that little card. So that's wow, what a ride. Even though it didn't say that on there, that's what I thought of. That's what I thought of. That's what I thought of. And I was reading something else, they were saying this Sunday school teacher was trying to have someone in the class who went to Sunday school. Sort of, kind of. Love those stories myself. But you had to memorize the 23rd Psalm. And the teacher gave her a month to remember it. Couldn't do it. Actually, I think it was a guy, maybe a little boy. Couldn't do it. Was excited about being asked to do it. Couldn't do it. Couldn't do it. After much practice, he didn't get past the first line. So on the day of the schedule that he was scheduled to recite the verse to the congregation, that was probably scary. It would have been for me anyway. He was very nervous, and I love what he said. The Lord is my shepherd, and that's all I need to know. The Lord is my shepherd, and that's all I need to know. I love children, that they're perfect teachers. But I don't know if you all remember Dr. Kathy Ann Lewis. She came here, spoke, and had a workshop, and she's been Stacy and my mentor and teacher for almost all of ministerial. But she rewrote the Lord's Prayer, and I want to read you her version, if you don't mind. Father, Mother God within, holy is your name. Your kingdom is here now. Your will be done within me. Give me this day everything I need. Forgive my lack of confidence to command the law. Don't let me be tempted by appearances, and don't let me believe in evil. For you are the realm of power and glory within me forever. I want each of you to celebrate the Christ consciousness in you, because that is what Christmas is all about. Merry Christmas. I know we have a lot of stuff.
Ladies, ladies, ladies.
You two are incredible.
Yes, you are.
Thank you for reminding us what this season is about. I thought it was just about your birthday. That's what I thought. I thought, it's important. It's very important. Is it okay if I sing one more?
Yes, please.
Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Let your heart be light. make the Yuletide gay. From now on, our troubles will be miles away. Here we are, as in olden days, happy golden days of yore. Faithful friends who are dear to us, gather near to us once more. Through the years, we all will be together, if the fates allow. Being a shining star upon the highest bough, and have yourself a merry little Christmas now. Oh, yeah. Through the years, we all will be together, if the fates allow. Until then, we'll have to muddle through somehow, yes, and have yourself a merry little Christmas now. Yes. Merry
I love it when you sing that.
I love when you say you love something.
This is our time of giving and receiving, and Merry Christmas. If you would please, if you would take your gift in your hand, we are not passing a basket around, but there's a basket in the back of the room. Obviously, those that are online can text or tithe. The phone number is probably on the screen. Our affirmation, please. From the love of pure spirit within me, I bless this gift. I send it forth to heal and bless and prosper. It is evidence of my faith. It does good work in the world and returns to me multiplied abundantly. Ooh. Returns to me multiplied abundantly. And for that, I know for sure that the Christ consciousness in me, as me, is celebrating each and every person within the sound of my voice. Each and every gift given as it represents the love and the peace and the abundance of not only Las Vegas Center for Spiritual Living, but everyone that gives to support this ministry. I'm just so grateful for each and every gift, each and every tithe. And so it is.
I just have to know so with an open mind and just a little bit of time. If it serves my highest good, then it will be mine. I do believe that I will receive. I just have to know and then declare it to be so with an open mind and just a little bit of time. If it serves my highest good, then it is mine. Anything I want, it is mine. Perfect health, it is mine. All the joy and peace, it is mine. Sing with me. Love, 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 it is mine. If it serves my highest good, then it is mine.
We have one more little thing that we wanted to show. Reverend, I was going to say Reverend Cynthia, Reverend Cheryl. We want you to participate in this little birthday dance.
Dance. Here we go. Oh my goodness. Turn the lights down.
Come on, anybody dancing?
I'm gonna dance. Dance like a we go.
Because she had all the moves. She was doing all the moves.
Oh, yeah, she attempts to teach me that all the time. Those are birthday slides.
Birthday slide.
That's good to know.
Yeah.
Thank you all for dancing with me. I would like to ask our ministry of prayer team to please come forward. They're here to pray with, for you. We have a... I'm sorry, that's gonna bring me joy the rest of the day. And there is God's pocket where you can also put a prayer request. Please don't leave with a heavy heart. It's not, certainly no time is the time for that. This is certainly not the time for that. I want to thank you all for being here and thank you for celebrating with us. Please, if you purchase a poinsettia, you get to take it home. Please check out our bookstore if you still need to get a few gifts because we have some nice things there. And I'm going to ask Reverend Stacy to give us a closing prayer.
All right. So if you would close or lower your eyes and just take in one breath. Oh, that joyful energy that has certainly shown up right here this morning. What a beautiful day. And we continue on throughout this beautiful day. Continue to celebrate the season at hand, celebrate Reverend Cheryl's birthday, celebrate all of it because it is all good and very good. So I'm knowing that the next destination that you get to is absolute perfection. You enjoy yourself. Perhaps you even take a new way there. You do something new in creating that journey.
Yes.
And you delight in that. And so I'm knowing that each and every person has a beautiful holiday. Whether they are preparing dinner or they're eating out or they're having Chinese food, that it is just divine perfection and they enjoy all of it. Because tomorrow is not promised. So thank you, sweet Spirit, for the blessing of each and every person here, knowing that each and every person goes about bringing the gift of who each is. And for that and so much more, I am beyond grateful. And together let's say, and so it is.
So it is. Repeat after me. Something wonderful is happening to me right now.
Something wonderful is happening to me right now.
Whether it's my birthday or not.
Whether it's my birthday or not.
I know this in my mind.
I know this in my mind.
I feel it in my body.
I feel it in my body.
And so it is.
And so it is.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
Merry Christmas.
And happy birthday, Reverend Cheryl. I'm so happy that girl was born. Oh, come on. The dancing's not done yet, okay? I just want you to know. I got this feeling inside my bones. It goes electric wavy when I turn it on. All through my city, all through my home. Flying high, no ceiling when we're in our zone. Got that sunshine in my pocket, got that good soul in my feet, got that hot blood in my body when it drops. I can't take my eyes off it. It's something I'm gonna leave. My life will get me rocking, so don't stop. Under the lights when everything goes, nowhere to hide when I'm getting you close. When you move, well, you already know. So just imagine. Merry Christmas! Woo! Nothing I can see but you when you dance, dance, dance. Feel the creep up on you when you dance, dance, dance. All those things I should do when you dance, dance, dance. Yeah. Ain't nobody leaving soon, so keep dancing. Woo! Dance, dance, dance. Woo! Just dance, dance, dance. It's something magical. It's in the air, it's in my blood, touching on. All through my city, we lose control. Flying high, no ceiling when we're in our zone. I got that sunshine in my pocket, got that good soul in my feet, that hot blood in my body when it drops. I can't take my eyes off of it, moving so phenomenally. I love the way we rock it, don't stop. Under the lights when everything goes, nowhere to hide when I'm getting you close. When we move, we already know. So just imagine, just imagine. And then I kiss you, put you dance, dance, dance. Dance, dance, dance. All those things that should do, dance, dance, dance. Yeah. Ain't nobody leaving soon, so keep dancing. Woo! Merry Christmas! Just dance, dance, dance. Just dance, dance, dance. Woo! You feel it? Just dance, dance, dance. Just dance, dance, dance. Come on. Thank you, Kaden and Jaden. Can't stop the. I can't stop. I can't stop it. I can't stop. 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 Nothing I can see but you when you dance, dance, dance. Feel good creeping up on me when you dance, dance, dance. All those things you should do, dance, dance, dance. Yeah. Ain't nobody leaving soon to keep dancing. Come on, man. Come on, girls. Got this feeling in my body. I can't stop the feeling. Woo! Yeah. I can't stop. All right. I can't stop the feeling.
Yeah, come on. Merry Christmas, everybody!